We'll begin sitting for a 5-minute meditation. And find a seat that feels even on the sit bones and where the spine also feels natural, like there's a gentle inward curve to the lower back or lumbar spine. Often we think of the spine as straight, but its structure has natural curves inward and outward. As the weight rests evenly on the center of the sit bones, the inward curve of your lower back enables the chest to feel balanced directly over the pelvis. And this includes the back of your chest as well as the front of the chest. And the head is also centered over the chest and the pelvis. Invite your posture to sit in a natural, relaxed, yet upright, steady, and balanced shape. You can also work with balanced effort as you sit, so that you sit in a way that's not too tight and not too loose. Likewise, let the breathing also feel like it's not too tight and not too loose. Rather than fixate on the breath or control it, allow the breath to express itself freely and naturally. And get a sense for it moving gently in and out of the body, bringing awareness and consciousness to the breath. This creates a mindfulness of the breath, which means more than just paying attention. It allows us to open to the experiences in the body, creating an embodied presence that's caring and kind. And this awareness that we give to our breathing and the body, it enables us to become conscious of where we hold tension in the body. And with mindfulness, it's not that we want to push tension or tightness away. Rather, we become aware of what feels tense and use what the Buddha described as upaya, a skillful means of inviting the tension to relax and soften. When we learn to relax some of our habitual tightening, we can also allow ourselves to relax into a more easeful state, a state where we can perhaps sense into greater steadiness, balance, and ease. And for the remaining minute or so, explore a balanced effort in meeting what's here. Not too tight, not too loose. And witness your conscious breath, natural and free in its expression. Create space to be here in the present moment, where, in the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, we have an appointment with life. We can witness what's happening right now, in this moment, as it is. As you release, open the eyes if they were closed, taking the same mindful awareness into movement. And start by changing the cross of the legs, then interlace the fingers and draw the arms forward and up overhead as you breathe in. This is an active stretch, opening up overhead, maybe a gentle back bend. Exhaling, hollow out the belly and the chest as the arms draw forward. It's like a cat tilt, but we're doing this sitting. 2 more rounds here. Inhale, roll to the fronts of the sit bones, lifting your arms up overhead. Exhale, roll to the backs of the sit bones, hollowing out the belly and the chest. And do 1 more round. Inhaling the arms up, extend all the way up overhead, gentle upper back bend, opening through the chest. Exhale and hollow out the belly and the chest. Then releasing and sitting tall as you breathe in. I'll mirror you here. So your right arm comes up. Take a side bend, exhaling the left hand towards the earth. Take a full breath, brightening the top ribs. And then exhale and begin to sit up, twisting towards that same left side. Sit tall, back fingers to the ground behind, and that top hand can help you twist around, looking over the back shoulder. Take a full breath in here, lengthening down to the tailbone and up to the crown, rotating as you exhale to look behind you. Inhale, we'll start with the other side. Your left arm lifts overhead, the bottom right hand finds the earth. Exhale, arching over into a lateral bend and stretch. Take a full breath in, brightening the top ribs toward the sky. Exhale over and across, maybe going a bit further, opening the spaces in the top lung. Inhale, and you sit up tall, twisting towards that back left hand. Those fingers find the ground, and your left hand is now outside of the right thigh, helping you rotate the body. And then take a full breath. As you inhale, you come back into center. And as you exhale, walk the hands forward into a forward fold. Keep the sitting bones rooting back and down as you extend the spine forward, lengthening the chest forward and down. Take a full breath here, in and out, and creating some space for greater ease. Then inhale, walk the hands back up, change the cross of the legs so the other leg comes in front or on top. Then take the forward fold again. Keep the hips rooting back and down to the earth. Exhale forward down to lengthen the chest and spine towards the earth. Again, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Then as you inhale, begin to walk the hands all the way back up. Come onto all fours. Spread the fingers wide on the mat, directly beneath your shoulders. Take the knees back behind you onto the mat, directly beneath your hips. Spreading the hands, lift your right hand up and give it a good shake. Spread it more before you put it back down on the mat. Notice if it feels different than the other hand. And now do the same on the other side. Lean into the hand, shake out the left hand. Before you set it down, hover the fingers above the mat about an inch, and then exhale the hand down. Tucking the toes, inhale. As you exhale, root your hands, lift the hips up and back towards a downward facing dog. Take a moment first to feel a more balanced distribution of weight. It's inhaling even into your 2 hands, exhaling even into your 2 feet. Feel the spine lengthen as you're breathing in. The arms lengthen as you're breathing out. The next inhale, the right leg lifts back and up toward the sun, downward dog split. Exhale, the knee and nose hug together, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, draw the leg back towards the sky. Exhale, the knee can swim through a river, drawing it towards the nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, one more round, down dog split, reaching the leg towards the sun. Exhale like you're doing a moon landing, the foot inside the right hand, back knee on the ground. Inhale, spiral the hands from the sides of the waist, lifting them overhead. Continue a steady breath here. Toes spread, inner thighs hugging together. Lengthen out of the lower back. And then exhale, bring both hands down to the ground. Left hand stays on the earth, right arm reaches back towards the back of the mat and then up towards the sky for a twist. The back knee also lifts. One hand extends toward the earth, one hand towards the sky. Take another full breath in. Release the top hand down towards the earth. Then the back foot, step it forward to the front as you breathe in. Head and chest toward the horizon line. Exhale, spread the toes and the forward fold down. Then bend the knees and inhale, root the feet. Draw the arms out to the side and overhead for a Qigong practice called clearing. The elbows bend, the middle fingers point towards each other. Using your hands, begin to clear sluggishness or restlessness out of the body. The hands clear down in front of the face, neck, shoulders, chest, and belly. These can be energetic states that tend to throw us a bit off center, off balance. As the hands move down in front of the body, they clear these tendencies out. Then take the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. Rooting the feet, inhale, open through the front of the chest for a gentle back bend. Then exhale, bend your knees as you fold forward, lifting your arms up and then forward toward the front of your mat. Stay for another breath and feel the right amount of effort. Not too tight, not too loose. Balanced effort that establishes greater space as well as ease. And inhale, release the hands down, lift the head and chest toward the horizon. Exhale, right foot steps back, followed by the left, downward facing dog. Keep the breathing steady. Sense whether you can place an even amount of weight on the hands and the feet. Then inhale towards a high plank, crown of the head forward, inner thighs lifted. Exhale, lower the knees first and hug the elbows in through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, then lower the hips, lift the head and chest forward, cobra pose, whole body lengthens, back body, front body. Exhale, toes tuck to lift back into downward facing dog pose. Then inhale, lift the left leg towards the sky and the sun. Exhale, knee and nose hug together, shoulders shift over the wrists. Inhale that leg back, lifting gradually towards the sun and sky. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose like it moves through a river, shoulders over wrists. Inhale towards the sun, breathing in. Breathing out, it steps into water, left foot inside the left hand softly. Back knee lowers onto the earth. Arms inhale towards the sky, Anjaneyasana. There's a little gentle back bend as the hips move forward, and the inner thighs hug. The shoulders slide down while the arms extend up. And lift out of the lower back to avoid compression there. Inhale. Exhale, both hands back down to the earth. This time, right hand stays on the earth underneath the shoulder. Back knee lifts up as the left hand reaches back and then up towards the sky. As you're exhaling, lengthen the back leg, drawing the back thigh up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lower that top hand back down to the earth. Inhale, step forward, toes spread. Exhale, fold towards the earth. Inhale, root the feet, arms reach overhead for another Qigong clearing. And this time the intention is to clear out physiological tension, holding, or tightness. And this could be in the eyes, face, jaw, neck and shoulders, or the back. Use the hands as they gradually lower down in front of the body to clear out tension that can sometimes prevent us from accessing greater openness and ease. Now we'll build this into a full sun salutation variation. The invitation is to use the imagery and energy of the sun as part of the sun salutes to warm the body. We can also use the light of awareness to bring more consciousness into the body. Hands interlaced behind the back. Inhale, opening into a gentle back bend. Exhale, knees bend, folding forward and down. Inhale, release the hands down as you lift the head and chest. Left foot back, followed by right foot. Downward facing dog. Lengthen your hands and fingers, spread the toes. Inhale forward towards plank position. Exhale either the knees down or the legs straight, chaturanga. Then inhale into cobra or upward facing dog pose. Support through your lower abdominals as you exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg towards the sun, towards the sky. Exhale, lunge it lightly forward inside the right hand. Then steady on your feet. Inhale, the arms come up into a high lunge, Ashtachandrasana. Lengthen the arms up while the shoulders stay relaxed down. Now the hands, imagine carrying the light of the sun between them. And exhale, reach that light forward. Back heel spins down, and sweep the hands low and slow to the left back foot. Then rise up into the high lunge on the left side, breathing in. As you breathe out, back heel lowers down, hands filled with the light of the sun, carrying this light back around to the front. Inhale, lengthen the arms forward and up overhead. And the back knee lowers down, Anjaneyasana. Breathing in and find length in your spine, back bending gently. Breathing out, hands lower down. Left hand stays on the earth. Right hand lifts toward the sky. Back knee lifts also towards the sky as you twist open. Now 3 options. 1, your bottom hand can remain under the shoulder. 2, you can move it closer to the inner front foot. 3, you place that bottom hand outside of the front foot. Take an in-breath. Out-breath, release both hands on the earth. And the front foot steps back, plank. Lower, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. And then again, supporting from the lower belly back into downward dog. Then the left leg inhales back and up toward the sun, exhaling the left foot softly inside of the hand. Both feet stay rooted. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, lengthening out of the lower back. Imagine the light of the sun between your hands. Lengthen the arms, breathing in. And then exhale, the hands, they move forward, the back heel down, sweep low and slow around to the back, carrying sunlight in the hands. Then lifting, the back heel comes up, your arms come up, that sun is above the sky or in the sky. Exhale, breathing out, the hands reach forward, back heel down, carry sunlight around to the front of the mat. With the breath in, rise up with your arms and hands. Exhale again, back knee lowers to the ground. Take an inhalation, and as you exhale, do a gentle back bend. Lengthening out of your lower back, breathing in. Exhale, the hands lower back to the earth. Left arm back and up toward the sky, twisting with the same choices again. Your bottom hand stays under the shoulder, or moves closer to the front foot, or outside of that front foot. Whichever option you choose, remember the skills of mindful attention. Explore the body's experience with kindness and care. Then the hands lower down, steady them on the earth, and step back to plank. To exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale into the back bend of your choice, lifting the front abdominals back, and up and back, exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a moment to explore here just the sensations of the breath, allowing it to help bring awareness to the different sensations you might feel in the body. And then the right leg will lift once more as you breathe in. Right foot will lunge forward this time. The back foot heel spins down, aligning the back heel to front heel. As you breathe in, arms cartwheel open into warrior two, front arm and back arm evenly extending. Feel a spine balanced in the center between your arms and your legs. Eyes focused forward over the front hand. Then reverse. Front arm lifts, back arm lowers, hand resting on the hip or leg into a lateral side bend. Then exhale. Bring the front elbow to the front thigh, or bring the hand to the instep of the front foot. The top arm extends toward the sky. And then turn that top palm towards the front of the mat and reach the arm alongside the top ear for side angle pose, or Parshva Konasana. Allow your front right hip to slide back towards the back of the mat, tailbone extending toward that back heel, and the arch of that back foot also lifted. When you next exhale, release the hands and lower the back knee down to the earth. Inhale into Anjaneyasana, both hands above your head. Exhale the hands in front of the chest, this time into prayer position. Lift your elbows to the side as you breathe in. Twist to the right outer thigh as you breathe out. You can choose to stay with the back knee on the ground, or you can lift that back knee off the ground. Inner thighs hug together, spine extends long, belly rotates toward the sky. Exhale, then release, lower the back knee, the hands down, come back onto the hands and knees, and then exhale into child's pose. Choose to stay in child's pose for a few breaths, or come back into downward dog. And if you're in child's pose, come to a dog pose when you're ready. And then inhale, lift the left leg up toward the sky, down dog split. Exhale, that left foot softly forward, back heel spins down. Then inhale, arms cartwheeling open into warrior two, or Virabhadrasana two. And take a moment to sense where your body is in space. Feet, arms, leg, spine. Then inhaling, back arm down, front arm up into the side bend. Exhaling, the left elbow onto the left thigh. You can also take the bottom hand to the instep of the front foot, but make sure that if you do lower the hand, the breath remains full and deep. Top arm reaches up and then extends over the top ear. You can slide that front left hip back towards the back of the mat. Tailbone extends back as well. Let the shoulders relax, the breath stay steady. When you exhale next, both hands to the ground, back knee lowers down. Breathing in and lifting up into a gentle back bend, Anjaneyasana. Breathing out, palms at the heart center. Lift the elbows out as you breathe in, and twist to the left as you breathe out. Feel for an openness across the front of the chest, stacking the forearms vertically, back knee on or off the earth. And then take a full breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Front foot steps back, both knees on the ground. And again, either take child's pose, move into down dog. You can choose to stay in down dog for a few breaths, or do a vinyasa, shifting forward as you breathe in, lowering down chaturanga, breathing out. Into cobra or up dog, breathing in, and breathing out back into downward facing dog. If you're in child's pose, also come back into a downward dog, lengthening inner arms and spine, listening for the sensations of the breath. Then inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, using balanced effort, bring the feet to the hands. Breathing in, extend the head and the heart toward the horizon line. Breathing out, fold down. Spreading the toes, rooting the feet. Inhale, lift the arms out to the side and overhead. And this time, use the hands to fill with the light of the sun that you carried in your sun salutes. It's filling with sunlight that's warm and nourishing, radiant and pure. Also fill with the light of awareness that's been fostered through your practice. As one of my teachers, Martin, once said, to live in the light of your own understanding, that is what frees. And then at your own pace, let the hands come all the way down. And begin to gather once more the qualities you have just filled. The warmth, the radiance, the light of the sun that fosters understanding and liberating insight. And seal these qualities into the body, so that they might help us cultivate more spaciousness and fluidity, less reactivity, and more responsiveness in the ways we meet experience. Then take a moment, hands drawing back together at the heart center, to observe, after 29 minutes of practice, what the body feels like, what the breath feels like. Noticing what it's like having moved the body with a little bit more awareness and presence. Just observe how these qualities might support your ability to find a sense of balance and ease in this moment as it is right now.